I'm here with Stefan Langer, who is, I think, the youngest Sailplane Grand Prix pilot we have here at Pavullo. So welcome, Stefan.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So tell me a little bit about your journey. How did you qualify to get to this Sailplane Grand Prix?
I qualified last year here in Sweden for this event. I placed there first, but then I was also in Bosnia-Herzegovina for another Grand Prix qualification event and placed there second. That's how I qualified.
So you had a busy year then. Were you in lots of competitions this last 12 months?
Yeah, it was. I'm flying a lot of competitions. I think so. It's about 5 competitions per year, perhaps even 6 competitions per year. And I love flying Grand Prix because it's a different type of competition, and it's fun.
And what do you think about Pavullo? Have you flown here before?
Yeah, I was here for the first E-Glide competition, I think 4 years ago. There we had not the best weather conditions, but we had great fun flying here and using also the electric power with these weak conditions. That worked out quite well. And also the organization, everything was great here.
And so they're your competitors. You're in this race. Have you flown with many of these people before? A lot of them are much more senior than you.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them also in Sweden or in Bosnia-Herzegovina at the qualification event, and some of them are also flying in Germany, the 18-meter nationals, for example, and so on. So, yeah, I know 1/3 of the competitors.
And what do you think your chances are this time in this terrain? You know the terrain. What's your plan to win this championship?
The plan is not to win. It would be great, but would be fun to be good and have fun with the others, to learn something from the others. One downside is that I'm flying the only pure glider, so I have no engine, and here in this area where you don't want to make an outlanding because there are not so many possibilities, so there perhaps it's a disadvantage, but if we have really weak conditions, I am the lightest glider here, so there it might be a small advantage as well.
Okay, and what glider are you flying?
I'm flying an ASG-29.
Right. But with the same wing loading as everybody else?
Yeah, the maximum wing loading is 48, and the minimum wing loading I don't know exactly, but it must be lighter than the others.
And I understand that you're also now been experimenting in utilizing Hawk.
No, I don't use Hawk. I use a different sensor unit, but it is a new barometer, and it's kind of the same philosophy than Hawk. We measure more there. We use dual GNSS, so 2 GPS antennas, and yeah, so there's a little bit more of measurement, less of algorithm going on, and it works somehow the same. Perhaps it's slightly better, or we don't know exactly, but it's a similar new way of barometer.
And what's the advantage?
You have real-time wind, which is also nice here in the hills, in the mountain areas, when you really know where the wind is coming from. And the second thing is that the barometer is really quick and it's correct. So the old TE barometers, they have problems with horizontal wind gusts and so on. Then you get vario reading, but there's no vertical air movement.
And where's your home club? Where did you learn to glide?
I learned to fly in Augsburg, it's in Germany, but then during studies I went to another club which is only 30 kilometers north of it. It's Stillberghof, it's near Donauwörth. That's the area where the Airbus helicopters are built, so perhaps someone knows this area. And it's a great place to fly big cross-country flights in the German flatlands.
Okay, is there mountains close by?
The mountains are about 100 kilometers south. Usually we don't fly there too often, but it is possible. But then when you're flying back from the Alps in the evening, you need some more thermals in between.
Okay, so you don't have that much experience in mountain flying?
I flew a lot of competitions, Grand Prix. I was several times in southern France. I was here already with the E-Glide and so on. So it's not my home to fly in the mountains, but I have a lot of experience as well.
Okay, so that's Stefan Langer, who's the only glider who's flying pilot who's flying a glider without an engine, which gives him a real incentive to make sure he gets back to Pavullo each night. So great to talk to you, and have a fantastic competition.
Thank you very much.